Drop a like in the next 5 seconds to ensure your game doesn't crash when watching the Doomsday Live Event. Do you want a free gift or cosmetic from the item shop?
Yes.
Well, you're in luck as I'm now gifting new or old subscribers every day, so make sure to hit the big red button and also let me know in the comments your Epic Games ID so I can send you your free gift. And also, if you subscribe right now, you will be our 1.7 millionth subscriber. Also, don't forget to use code FriendlyMachine in the item shop when buying anything or gifting anybody else, and let me know down below in the comments if you have done this so I can heart it to show my appreciation for supporting the channel. Epic Games have been very sneaky in terms of what they've done with the design or layout or innovation of the Battle Pass transitioning from Chapter 1 into Chapter 2. For those who don't know what I'm talking about or didn't play Fortnite even back in Season X, basically we had a free and paid section of the Battle Pass with at least one reward, sometimes multiple, in every section or tier that we leveled up in the paid version. Now it's all in one, and not only do we only receive one reward per level, but this once was separate free section is now integrated into this. In Chapter 2 Season 2 it literally takes up 1/5 the free section of this full Battle Pass that we actually pay for, with 20 free items. Nevertheless though, with every new season that rolls around, it's safe to say we get 100 plus free items not only contained or visibly notable here in terms of our progress that we can unlock, but also a secret skin and other selectable styles or secret cosmetics for skins or outfits that we can earn. Speaking of this new Battle Pass layout for Chapter 2 and the way they've innovated to go about the Battle Pass and the rewards, I figured we'd cover today not only what types of rewards or the quantity of which for every category you'll earn in the Season 3 Chapter 2 Battle Pass, but even we're going to be taking a look at perhaps some of the most interesting cosmetic sections such as skins, and obviously that meaning our brand new Chapter 2 Season 3 Battle Pass characters. Make sure you're sticking around and watching the full video today if that sounds good to you, because not only are we going to be covering this, but an additional set of 14 free items in celebration of summer that will be rolling around or introduced soon after the release of Chapter 2 Season 3. Quickly before we move any further into the video, I'd just like to remind you guys that if we can hit 50,000 item shop supporters using code FriendlyMachine before the release of Season 3, I'm going to be doing a huge 100 Battle Pass gifting spree to my subscribers, so make sure to enter the code now, because if we hit 50,000 item shop supporters, you're 100 times more likely to have the Season 3 Battle Pass gifted personally off me. Okay, so the initial thing to mention upon the release of the season, obviously as stated on the Battle Pass timer now, June 17th, 2020, that is confirmed to not be moving anymore, considering Epic Games are not only already testing this on their staging servers, but the second update of Chapter 2 Season 3, and upon this date coming around, everybody will want to see what's contained in the next Battle Pass, so for that reason, we're not only going to be going over the pricing now, but how everybody watching this video potentially could get it for free despite being gifted, which will cost a player 950 V-Bucks to do so, or buy for themselves, or 2,800 V-Bucks to buy the Battle Bundle, giving them that additional boost from level 1 to level 25. I'm sure most if not all of you, like myself until yesterday, had forgotten about the fact that this notification popped up for all players who own the Dragacorn glider, stating now because of tweaks and the fact it was locked due to competitive advantage in this being exploited in tournaments, can be refunded until June 19th, 2020, 2 days after the release of Chapter 2 Season 3. Well, the best thing about this and how it actually links into us earning a completely free Season 3 Battle Pass is because of the fact, obviously upon refund of this, it doesn't require the usage of one of our lifetime tokens and will give us back the 1,500 V-Bucks in total that we initially paid for it, despite already having a long use or availability of using this glider. Obviously upon refund of this, you'd be able to buy the Battle Pass, gift it to somebody else, however you wouldn't have the glider anymore, and obviously would need an additional 1,300 V-Bucks to purchase the Battle Bundle. But on the other hand, if you use these V-Bucks to buy either the Battle Pass or Battle Bundle, you'll get them back in the long run, as in every Battle Pass we can earn up to 1,500 V-Bucks. This is initially the contribution that we're going to be putting toward the Battle Pass that we refund from the Dragacorn glider, ultimately making it free if it rotates again throughout the item shop, so we can then purchase it at a later date again. The Battle Pass in itself will be the first thing, or one of which, you'll be presented upon loading up the game once servers go live after the 13.00 downtime update, or either the cinematic trailer that we can choose to skip. And speaking of these choose to skip scenes when loading up the game, somebody managed to witness the first official animated Season 3 teaser early, as nobody else has had this happen to them, so let's roll that clip right now. Right there we could not only hear water in the background swishing around, but specifically near the shore or beach side with all of the other sounds actually involved or that we could hear, and that's supposedly the theme of this next season, also correlating to the leaked artwork of the next season or that will be introduced for Fortnite as its game icon, and this is further backed up by the fact again it's shown in trailer form, this specific scene or in the background the island with Stranded Jonesy being a new Battle Pass skin that we're going to be seeing obtainable, perhaps at level 1, also using a leaked weapon that was determined by a reliable source being the flare gun. Fortnite never create anything for no reason and love teasing things in advance, which also leads me to believe that another confirmed skin upcoming in the Season 3 Battle Pass is the engineer in this loading screen that will be witnessed for the first time in-game upon entering this season's storyline related live event, or should I say, this chapter's first storyline related live event. Have you noticed it yet? Well, I'm not talking about Midas obviously, or the fact he's going to be wearing this suit that also is an upcoming skin, the last one of which has been leaked in the 12.61 update this season. It's the engineer skin that's being encrypted right now for quite some time that data miners managed to find due to this image in Midas's quarters, obviously as he's been linked working alongside her. Her reflection is clearly shown in the glass, and considering she has no assets in the files to predict when she's upcoming throughout the item shop, it makes me largely believe that she is going to be integrated either as a level 1 Battle Pass skin or throughout the other stages of 100 levels as a whole, but not the tier 100 skin. Speaking of skins, despite just them, all of these things were leaked to Tabor Hill, some of which we've already mentioned by the reliable source that obviously told us in advance that the end event would be happening and the fact it would shut off the Fortnite servers. He's also not only predicted here already things that have come true before they happen, such as the plaza and the blue phone booths contained in the Party Royale mode in the plaza, but the engineer is also on this list, and the other skins consist of a female Black Knight which should look like this, which I'm guessing you guys obviously could have imagined in your head due to, well, the Red Knight obviously being a female knight. Here is a robot version of Meowscles in concept form, inspired off largely, I'm guessing, from Epic Games' behalf the P1000 skin, as they know Meowscles is going to be up there in terms of popularity like Peely. Here is what I found for the remix Tilted Technic skin, obviously being the male counterpart to the Aerosol Assassin set. Here is Aquaman, which many people speculate, considering we saw Deadpool as the secret skin to then be the secret skin, a DC collaboration in Season 3, and finally, a female variant to the Dark Voyager. Also, now that Epic Games have gone with this menu layout, definitely expect something like this again to be re-innovated or designed anyways for the theme or style of which fits Season 3, with also a different room for a customization feature newly introduced just like Maya was at the start of Chapter 2 Season 2, which is speculated to be a customizable Victory Royale umbrella. However, this may not be the only customizable feature, as we unlocked Maya for buying the Battle Pass in itself, the paid version at Tier 1. This didn't make us get a Victory Royale in order to start customizing it, but obviously they may be running out of ideas for these custom umbrellas that we get for obviously getting our first win in a core mode of each season, and because of this they may tie both together, the customization feature in the Battle Pass and a Victory Royale, but that would then mean we would need to buy the Battle Pass in order to earn the Victory Royale umbrella, which is something we've never previously had to do, but here is a concept of what it could look like made by Merle, and I guess we have to wait and see until, well, what we can actually customize on this, despite just the colour and obviously the pattern on the umbrella itself. With this only covering the most interesting part of the Battle Pass, here is a list I've devised based off the context of what we're presented in terms of cosmetic quantities in separate categories for each Battle Pass in Chapter 2. We see around 7 outfits and 1 secret skin like Serana, Alter Ego, or whatever you want to call it, and also now Deadpool, 1500 V-Bucks as previously mentioned, 6 to 8 emotes, 7 harvesting tools, around 8 or 9 sprays, 4 gliders, 16 loading screens, 6 wraps, 6 back blings, 7 banners, 8 stickers, 3 music packs, and 5 contrails, also followed up by the new type of item which we already mentioned is most likely the customizable umbrella. Despite all the information we've had about the Battle Pass already being discussed, don't go anywhere just yet because we have 14 more free items that everybody will be able to earn in the event starting in the upcoming very near future. This event, like last year, as we saw a Winterfest event similar to 14 Days of Fortnite the prior Christmas year from the one we've already seen, is 14 Days of Summer. How this works is pretty much in the name. For 14 days, each day we're allowed to earn a new free reward that's uncovered only when that day passes, with a subtotal reward earned for earning all the rewards. Here's everything we could earn last year in the 14 Days of Summer challenge set, and this is what the limited challenge set did look like before we got introduced to this new now challenge table. And initially in 2019 this started on June 25th, which obviously means soon after the release of Season 3, even if you max out the Battle Pass instantly like I do by buying all the levels of which we earn visible rewards in, we'll be able to earn some new upcoming fresh free items once we've used all our Battle Pass cosmetics available to us for a whole week. Despite all of this, throughout this event also we will have fresh content not only in terms of our cosmetics but in-game in terms of what modes we can play, with a new LTM rotating throughout what were available to select each day of this event when it actually is live in-game. Also definitely expect to see a ton of summer variants for previous skins we've already seen, just like we saw Summer Drift being a summer version of, well, the tier 1 skin of the Season 5 Battle Pass, Drift himself. And a skin I'd like to see personally is a Summer Peely, considering we already had an artwork asset for this teased, however it was not in the style of which Fortnite usually present things in. For instance, like a loading screen teasing something upcoming, it was merely just a drawn poster. Also, speaking of this poster, despite the sharks leaked as a new vehicle on this list, could we be seeing jet skis, and this also foreshadowing what's upcoming? Again, two things consisted in Chapter 2 Season 3 Summer Peely and this new transportation vehicle. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Anyways, with everything mentioned, that's all I've got for you guys in today's video, and those are all the 100+ rewards, or everything we know about them currently upcoming in Chapter 2 Season 3, whether they're Battle Pass related or related to the free items we can obtain in the 14 Days of Summer 2020 event. If you enjoyed or learnt anything new, slap a like in the video down below, and make sure you subscribe now to the channel with all notifications on so that you never miss any future uploads, especially now with all the leaks and information pouring out regarding Chapter 2 Season 3, and obviously for the videos when it releases. Hopefully I can also recognise you guys from remaining active in the comment section of my future videos to come, and I'm out. So have an amazing rest of your day or night wherever you are whenever you're watching. Have a good one, take it easy, and as always, peace.